Thailand has some of the best nightlife out there, and places such as Bangkok and Pattaya are known all around the world. But stepping into a bar in Thailand, you need to be aware of the tricks that some of these ladies might try and pull on you. This guide submission is mainly aimed at people that will be coming to experience the nightlife in Thailand for the first time. However, if you have been here before, or have been here for a long time, then there may be some new ones on the list that you haven't heard yet. So feel free to comment some of the lies and tricks that you have heard and add them to the list. I will start with some of the common lines you hear in the bar, and then move on to some of the lines you will hear if you get friendly with one and decide to take things out of the bar, or even keeping in contact with them once you go home. So let's start with the main one, the lie that every single bar girl says at some point. I am new to the bar. I remember my first trip to Thailand, and every single girl I would speak to would just so happen to be new to the bar. If it's your first time here, you might think you are very lucky to have met a girl that is new to the scene and not been around the block a few times. They say this to pull on your heartstrings and to get you to spoil them a little bit by buying them lady drinks and hope for a big fat tip at the end. It's easy to fall for this if you are new to the scene. She could tell you she has just come from her village and started working today, only to make some extra money. It's a lie that can actually be quite believable. But then you go to the next bar, you hear the same thing, and then by the end of the night, you've heard the line like 10 times, and then you realise it's a common lie. The truth is, they have been there months and months, maybe even years. But still to this day, you will hear this line being said. It's as old as time. And if your new girl doesn't say this line to you, she will say that her friend is new to the bar and hasn't had a lady drink or Barfined before. Again, this is just a lie to get you to spend. It's even more funnier when they say they have started working today, yet everyone seems to know her. Next is, I don't have a boyfriend. She probably does have a boyfriend, and he's probably Thai. And yes, he will know what she is doing. He will not care as long as she is bringing home the money for the night. They tell you that they are single to make you feel like you have a real chance with her, and she's hoping you will catch feelings for her. Catching feelings for a bar girl equals more money for them, so they will try their best to convince you that she isn't taken. She may also have a foreign boyfriend that is not in Thailand, but there is a slim chance that she will tell you that either. She for sure is not going to want you knowing about her other foreign boyfriends that are sending her money each month. So when she swears she's single, take it with a grain of salt or a whole spoonful. Next, I don't have any sponsors. If she is attractive and works in a bar that is in a popular area, I can almost guarantee that she will have a sponsor or a handful of sponsors. This will also be said to you if you have already gone back to your country and kept in touch with her, or if you have started a relationship with her. If you are already at the stage where you are sponsoring her, she will be telling you that you are the only one sending her money. But do you really think you are the only guy that fell for her sweet messages and cute selfies? Many bar girls have multiple guys supporting them at the same time. One pays for rent, one covers shopping, another sends cash for the family. The list goes on. It's like a foreign subscription service, and you just signed up for the premium package. She will be keeping in contact with these men once they go home, telling them that they are the only one, and stupidly, a lot of guys believe it. It's my birthday today. If it's your first time in Pattaya and you are walking around checking out the bars, you will notice that a lot of the bars have balloons outside and maybe even live music at the entrance. This means that it's apparently someone's birthday inside the bar. The girl whose birthday it is will be wearing something around her neck, like a big string necklace that customers will staple money to. They can make some serious money from this and end up walking away with thousands of baht for the night. Although a lot of the times it's actually true that it's the person's birthday, but sometimes they are lying just to get money. If you go into a bar and a girl comes up to you telling you it's her birthday, think twice about believing her on that one. A couple of years ago, I had a local bar that I would go to every night before I went out into the city. There was a girl in there that had about 3 birthdays in a few months. I found it amusing, but it's easy for the 2-week tourists to believe them. I always like to reply when a girl says it's her birthday, "You said that last month when I came in here." And the reaction on their face is always priceless. On to the next lie. You are the first foreigner I have ever liked. If she says this to you, you should congratulate yourself and buy her a lady drink because it's 100% true. She has finally fell for her first ever foreigner. That is sarcasm, by the way. She said the same thing to someone that was in the bar an hour before you got there. The truth is, she's probably said the same thing to thousands of other guys. It makes you feel special, and when a guy feels special, he's more likely to spend money. It's simple psychology. Like every other comment you hear from these ladies, take it with a pinch of salt. Next, I have never gone with a customer before. This is another cracking lie about not going with customers. She wants you to see her as a respectable woman that is just working in the bar to get drinks, and then once her shift is over, she goes back home alone. If you end up believing this lie and spend the rest of your holiday with her, you are going to feel like $1 million. You are the only customer she has ever been with. You must really be handsome, right? Really special. She must really like you. You can't let this one slip away. Come on, a bit of common sense would tell you that this is clearly a lie, but you would be surprised at how many people actually fall for this. Moving on to the next one. I don't like working in the bar. I want real love. If this is true, then why is she still working there? Sure, some bar girls do want to leave that life behind, but if she really wanted out, she'd already have found a different job. A lot of them stay because the money is too good and the lifestyle is too easy. Wanting love sounds great, but when it comes down to it, the financial security of the bar often wins. Bar girls know that a lot of men that are going to Thailand are single, broken, down, and surprisingly looking for love. If she can convince you that she is also looking for the same, then there is more of a chance that she is going to be able to reel you in for the long run. She has probably had many chances of real love from foreigners that have fell in love with her, but she has blew her chances with them one way or another. She had probably been either too demanding for money, playing games, or just straight up being caught out having more boyfriends, so the guy has finally left her. So, given the circumstances, it's true. A lot probably don't like working in the bar, and I can't blame them, but if they want to leave, they can. It's not hard for them to find a boyfriend in Thailand and start a real relationship if they really want to. This next lie happens when you get chatting to a bar girl and then tell her you'll come and see her again tomorrow or another day. And then once you return to the bar, she is nowhere to be seen. You'll ask the other girls and the staff where she is, and they will reply something like, "Oh, she's sick today," or "She has gone to see her family for the day," but really, she has already been barfined. These girls cover for each other. If they know that you are her customer, they are not going to tell you that she has already been barfined. They will lie through their teeth to make you think she has a genuine reason for not being at the bar. Gents, you have to remember that these women are there to make money. If a customer comes in before you and flashes his cash around, she is not going to wait for you. So if you do go to the bar to see her again on a day you both arranged and she's not there, don't believe the excuses. But it's not all doom and gloom. Look on the bright side. You are already at the bar now, and her friends are also there looking for money. Take one of them instead. Another line that the girls will say, "Can you buy my sister a drink? She never gets any customers." So, you're sat there at the bar or at the table, drinking and talking to your new bar girlfriend and having a good time. All of a sudden, her friend randomly walks over to your table and introduces herself. You're not interested because you are already sat with the one you like, but she tells you that this new girl is her sister. She tells you some sob story like she never gets customers, doesn't have lady drinks, or she is new to the bar and very shy. This, of course, is another straight-up lie. 1. That is not her sister, it's just her friend trying to get money out of you. And 2, she does get customers, it just so happens at that particular point she doesn't have one, so you are the next best option. This is also a very common lie/trick that the girls will pull. It's similar to the "I'm new to the bar" scene. So if you are sat with a bar girl that you like and she wants you to buy her so-called sister a drink, just say no. Your girl isn't going to go anywhere and turn down commission. Unless, of course, you stop buying her drinks also. Next trick. I feel sick, I want to go home. This is a nightmare when this happens, but it happens to the best of us. You go out, do a bit of bar hopping, and finally find a girl that is 100% your type. You start talking, drinking, lady drinks, shots, and whatever else, having the time of your life with this beauty. It comes time to pay the bill after a great night together. You spend over 5,000 baht on drinks and give her a nice tip because you are feeling the way she made you feel, which is special. The problem is, you don't want the night to end yet, so you ask if you can barfind her and go elsewhere with her, whether it be to another bar or back home. If you are not her type, which you probably aren't, her only aim was to drain as much money from you as possible while you are inside the bar. She isn't interested in leaving with you, and she will hit you with the line, "I feel sick," or "I can't tonight because I need to be up early," or some other lame excuse. The truth is, she never had any intention of going with you. Once you paid the bill in the bar, that was game over for her. Of course, there is no rule that these girls have to be barfined or leave with a customer. It's strictly up to them. But it would be nice of them to tell you that at the start of the night, before you spend all your money on them. Next, I only work in the bar to support my family. This is actually true. Well, that's the reason they started working at the bar. But once they get into that lifestyle and see the fast money, party nights, meeting new foreigners that spoil them, and for once in their life having money in their bank, then it becomes more than just supporting their family. Of course, they still send money back to their family, but only the bare minimum. The rest of the money is going to be spent on themselves. Nothing wrong with spoiling yourself with your hard, or shall I say easy, earned money. But don't think of these girls as noble if they tell you they are only doing this to help their family. If it was just about supporting their families, they'd probably choose a different job. And if they are actually doing this to send money home to their family, guess who's going to be supporting her family in the future if you two start something? That's right, you. Okay, the next one is, I have never been barfined before. Again, this is a lie. They say this to try and make you look at them as different to the other girls. She wants you to think that she is a saint and has never been outside the bar with a customer before. You might think you have hit the jackpot by meeting a first-timer, but in reality, she's probably had 2 bar fines before you even got to the bar that night. A simple and obvious lie, yet it works so many times. Another line, I don't like Thai men. I really don't understand why Thai girls say this one. As I mentioned earlier, most of these girls already have Thai boyfriends, yet they want to convince you that they are only into Western men. If you are sat in a bar facing outside and can see the entrance, just look at how many of these girls get dropped off at the bar by their Thai boyfriends. I think that the girls tell you they don't like Thai men just to make you feel extra special. Who knows? But it's a line that gets said a lot for some reason. Another great line, I am not like other bar girls. Every guy wants to believe that their girl is different. It's been said by 1,000,000 men before, and it will be said by another 1,000,000 men this year that think their girl is different. She is not. She's exactly the same as the other girls. Just go there for a good time. Don't get feelings and you will be fine. Your girl is not different from the rest. Next one. I like older guys, not young men. Okay, let's be real. The chances are you will be a lot older than the girls inside of the bar. There is nothing wrong with that. It's just, for example, if you look at Pattaya, the customers are more of older men than younger guys. So to make you feel good about yourself, the girl will say she likes older men and not younger guys. In some cases, this will be true. She might prefer more relaxed nights with an older man rather than a party wild night with a younger guy. And don't forget, older men seem to have more money than younger men. There's always that. Next one is, he's only my friend. Let's say you meet a girl in a bar. You get friendly and you keep going back to see her, even taking her out on dates. But every now and again, when you are out with your new girl, she keeps bumping into this one guy that says hello to her. She looks a bit nervous and shy every time she sees him, and he starts showing up to the bar more often. She will tell you that he is just a friend, or that he's one of her friend's boyfriend. The truth is, it's probably one of her customers that is waiting for her to be free so he can take her. When they say that a guy is just a friend, more often than not, they are lying. The next one is, he's my brother. This one is similar to the previous lie about he's only my friend, but this time the guy is Thai and it's her brother. You may see him occasionally come and talk to her outside of the bar, drop her off at work, texting her, video calling, and she will claim it's her brother. Some men who have gotten in relationships with a bar girl have even gone to meet the family in the village to find out her brother is also there. And later on down the line, he discovers it's not actually her brother, it's her Thai boyfriend or husband. And he will be well aware of what she is doing because the money you are giving your girl will be going to him as well. So don't end up paying for them both. It's not her brother, it's her boyfriend. Here is another lie that is made to try and manipulate you in thinking she is a good girl and wants to better herself. Her going to school would be a good thing, but the cost of it would be coming out of your pocket. The amount of guys that give these girls money for school or to start their own business or just for a better future is actually insane. If you give a girl money for her future, you will never see it again, and you probably will never see her again either. Don't let these girls manipulate you. They are good at their job. Now, that is some of the common lines you will hear from bar girls while you are inside the bar talking to them. But what happens if you get friendly with them and decide to take them out of the bar? What if things go well and you keep in contact once you leave? And what if you end up in some type of long-distance relationship with one of the girls you have met? Well, here are some more common lines you will hear from them from afar. First, I will never ask you for money. This one is great, and I used to love hearing this from a bar girl that I would end up chatting with. Let's say you get together with one of the girls you meet on your holiday. She wants you to think she is different by not asking for any money. She will tell you straight that she likes you and does not care about your money. However, she will mention all of her problems to you over and over again. Her rent is due, her mother is sick, her dog needs surgery. And you know what solves 99% of her problems? That's right, money. Technically, she's not asking, she's just letting you know of her problems, expecting you to offer to help. It's a clever way to get you to pull out your wallet without directly demanding it. It's easy to give in and offer help if she's not directly asking for it, and if you genuinely like her. But you need to stay strong and don't give in. My family is very poor and my mother is sick. I admit, some families do struggle, and sending money back home is common in Thai culture. But poor can mean different things. In some cases, the family owns land, a house, and a pickup truck, but they still say they have no money. If you get into some type of relationship with these girls and end up spending some time with them, maybe going on dates or having a holiday girlfriend fling, you will probably hear something along the lines of, "My mother is sick and needs help with money." Don't fall for it. Her mother is probably right as rain and in perfectly good health. In fact, her family probably own land and a business. Just don't fall for this one. Unless you actually end up traveling to see her family, then you can decide. Next, I just need a little help this month. This line normally comes after you have finished your holiday and headed back home, still keeping in touch with the bar girl that you fell in love with. Maybe you are texting and video calling every day, falling for her more and more. Things are going good and you are counting down the days until you are back with her. Then 1 month, she hasn't earned enough money to send back home, or pay rent, or bills, or whatever other excuse she comes up with. The moment you help her with some money that month, suddenly there's a new problem every few weeks. A broken phone, school fees, a sick aunt. If you're not careful, you'll find yourself trapped in a long-term, personal ATM commitment that you never signed up for. So do not fall for the lie that she needs help this month. Now another common one is, I lost my phone and need money for a new one. That's the third phone she has lost this month. For some reason, bar girls are always losing their phones. Maybe they have the worst luck in the world, or maybe they just want the latest iPhone. These girls normally say something about their phone to their new farang once he has gone back to his country. And they do it quite well, such as, "Baby, my phone is breaking and I won't be able to talk to you anymore or send you any pictures. Can you help me buy a new one?" Now, if the farang is loved up with her, he's going to want to see his bar girl beauty on video call. But how can he do that if she doesn't have a phone? He's going to be a sucker and buy her a new one. That way, they can carry on their relationship that is probably going to end in the gutter anyways. Either way, if you send her cash for a new phone, don't be surprised if she loses it again in a few months. I will stop working at the bar for you. This one usually comes after a few months of dating when she senses you are getting serious. She quite possibly would leave the bar for you if you took out your wallet and agreed to sponsor her with the salary that she would be losing. Are you really willing to pay her out of the bar and actually trust that she will not return? You would pay, and she will probably tell you some nights that she is going to bed, but instead she goes straight back to the bar to make some extra money. So yes, she might leave the bar for the time being, but if things don't work out, or if she realizes life without easy bar money is hard, she will be right back in her old spot, flashing that same sweet smile at the next guy. Next, I am waiting for you. I am not with any other men. Yes, she's patiently waiting for your return to Thailand. She's just sitting at home, watching TV and knitting a new sweater. Don't be so naive, guys. If you are not there and you haven't paid her out of the bar, of course she is going to be meeting other men. The first part about her waiting for you, that might be true, but the second part, I am not with any other men, you'd be a fool to believe that. And if you know that she is going to be still working at the bar while you are away, then this next lie is also for you. And that is, I don't go with customers, I just work here for drinks. Some bar girls do just serve drinks, but if she's working in a place known for Barfinds, chances are she's gone with customers before. Maybe not every night, and maybe not with every customer, but the option is always there. If a bar girl tells you she never goes with men, she's probably trying to convince you that she's different. And spoiler alert, she's not. They will also say the line, "I am a cashier at the bar, not a bar girl," which means that she works behind the bar and does not go with customers. Again, this is a straight up lie, and she has probably never been a cashier before. Some girls like to act like they've retired from Barfinds, but when the right offer comes along, suddenly they have one last time left in them. Okay, that is some of the lies and tricks I can think of off the top of my head. There are many, many more, and hopefully some of you Thailand veterans can comment them. A few more that I can think of but won't write much about are when they say, "I will come to visit you in your country," I just want a simple life in the village. I will change for you. If you don't send me money, I won't be able to eat. My heart is broken because of my last boyfriend. And another famous one, that is more of a joke now, is I need money for my sick buffalo. The legendary sick buffalo. This poor creature must be the unluckiest animal in Thailand because it's always sick, injured, or missing. This is just an easy way to ask for money without making it sound like a direct request. The buffalo is usually fine, or better yet, it never existed in the first place. This is a classic one, but it is more of a joke now than actual reality, and even the girls know that us parents joke about it. But basically, what it meant is they need money for something that doesn't exist, such as a sick buffalo. So that's it, guys. That is some tricks you need to watch out for. I will submit a part 2 when I have chance and can be bothered to write them out. I will leave you with one final line. You are a handsome man. Well, that line only